YouTube, it's above average Cody, and my oh my, Halo Infinite is finally starting to feel like a complete game with how much just pure updates and info have been flying out of just every crevice of 343, and it's just been so much to talk about that I wanted to plow it all into one video. So today we talk about pretty much everything that's broke, from the new event that starts literally today to the HCS Year 2 map rotation update to other updates that are coming that are going to directly affect pretty much all players here in Halo Infinite. Now, first off, as mentioned, guys, Tenrai 2 starts today with a 10-tier event pass, and honestly, some pretty nice cosmetics, I think. Mainly just the cat charm here. All we have so far is this graphic, obviously, with the Yorai, I still can't pronounce it to this day. Armor core, guys. We're going to be getting some shoulders, some knee pads for it, and then you're also going to be getting an assault rifle variant that looks pretty sweet. A couple coatings, which I believe are for the assault rifle, the battle rifle, and then the sidekick, and then, of course, the cute cat charm right there, as you can see, which I'm most excited for the charm, honestly. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I love these little free 10-tier events because, well, they're free, and honestly, it's cool to see more stuff coming out for this armor core, because we have not gotten anything since season... Was there any in season 2? It might have just been since season 1, so it's been a long time. I really don't know what more is going to be coming, but this free event does start today. The only thing people are kind of nervous about is if they're going to rotate out squad battle, which I am genuinely praying they are not, but it is very possible, guys. And now let's jump into the ranked experience updates, at least that were highlighted in the recent Spartan Chatter little live stream they did. And that is that ranked doubles is rotating into matchmaking on July 18th. Pretty cool. A lot of people really like this playlist. I definitely want to give it more of a shot because we were playing social doubles and it was pretty fun. So ranked doubles, I think, would be even better to give a shot. Introduction of ranked tactical slayer, which I think is pretty interesting to have rank tied to that game mode. But I kind of like how they cycle out the different ranked game modes. I mean, I really wish we were in an environment where they could keep all of the ranked game modes. The reality of it is there's just not enough population on the game to really support it all, because it would take players away from the arena, and then both playlists or multiple playlists would have horrendous wait times. Not that they don't already at certain times of day, but that's neither here nor there. Ranked playlist rotation philosophy they did discuss in this live stream, and Catalyst will be returning to the ranked arena with updated weapon layouts later this month. I am very excited for this, only if it is for Capture the Flag. I really don't want to play Slayer. I really hated Slayer on Catalyst. It's just one of those big, very awkward maps. Slayer kind of feels like pulling teeth on that map, guys. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. You can let me know in the comments. But I am excited to have this map back, especially since we literally just got Solitude added in, and I'm pretty excited to have more. They also discussed some stuff about Arena versus HCS, why they have both. Review of player feedback that's on the active investigation checklist. I have been informed, and I've seen it browsing Twitter. They address things like running into 4 stacks all the time in ranked, which I'm not going to get into that topic. But it's nauseating at those higher ranks, guys. I know the boys have been complaining about it a lot, and it's just a pretty toxic environment for anyone out there that's running around solo in the ranked arena at the higher ranks. But neither here nor there, guys. So that's just some of the stuff they talked about in the Spartan Chatter. You can find the live stream on YouTube, I believe, where they cover everything. They sit down and talk about that a lot. And finally, guys, I want to take a moment to talk about the HCS Year 2 map rotation update. So long, Streets. See you, Streets objective. They're not really running it anymore. So Solitude will be added for Slayer, Strongholds, and King of the Hill. I think this is a massive W. I really like the map. It plays really nicely. It's just very, very gray and not aesthetically pleasing, but I'm willing to look past that for some decent gameplay. Now, they are removing Slayer on Empyrean, Strongholds on Streets, and King of the Hill on Streets. I'll first talk about Streets, because a lot of people were kind of upset about this because they liked Streets. I'll be honest, guys, it was Power Weapon Central. It was Spawn Trap Central back there in Tram. We've been seeing pro teams, trap teams in the back of Tram since Season 1 on this map. And to have Stalker Rifle and Bulldog and Spanker all in such close proximity to each other, And I mean, let's be honest, it even had a thrust at one point back in Season 1. The map could get pretty crazy. Now, I believe this means there is still Slayer on Streets, which I'm cool with. The spawns are a little bit more fluid there, but Streets for, like, objective modes, it was very, like, predictable as to how you wanted to play objectives, where the more favorable side was, and where the spawn traps would come in. This also does leave Oddball for Streets, I believe. So we were pretty heavy on the Streets, so I think they removed 2 good game modes to get Solitude in for these 2 OBJ modes. And then they removed Slayer on Empyrean for Slayer on Solitude, which I really think this is perfectly fine. Again, Empyrean, just how large the map is with the lack of spawn flip. Again, it's kind of like pulling teeth in my opinion. I hate it. I'm glad to see it go out of HCS, even though we did see some crazy moments from the pros in Slayer on Empyrean. So basically, they're trying to keep it balanced so it's the same amount of maps in the pool, same amount of objective game modes, so it's still relatively even and balanced. And again, the playlist was already really heavy on Street, so to see Solitude break in 2 objective game modes, I think it's cool. It keeps things very fresh and very nice. And then Recharge, guys, they did remove it for Arlington, if you guys did not know. Rumor has it was just crashing like crazy. And in terms of watching an event, you do not want to watch them have to reset Recharge every single time that it comes up. But I believe they will be adding it back in so that it can be played. It will be used originally planned for the remainder of the season. So they're confident they got it fixed as long as they don't run into any other issues there. And guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover today. That was a ton to talk about, but like, again, there's been so much being thrown out left and right day to day, and I've been so busy keeping up with the full-length videos that there's been too much to talk about. And that's a really, really, really good problem to have because I was talking about with Squad Battle and the ranked updates and the career progression. It's been feeling like a complete game. So to have a bunch of updates and a bunch of things being talked about, and a bunch of things being looked at, my God, it's starting to feel like the game should have felt from day one, and I'm really, really happy. So yeah, to summarize, Tenrai 2 starts today. You can get your 10 little event pass things. I'm sure it'll go really fast as these normally do. The Spartan Chatter, I encourage you to go watch it and read and listen in depth to some things and a lot of changes that they plan on making because there's a lot of good things in there. And then So Long Streets in the HCS, at least 50% of the Streets maps are being removed. So interesting day. I was pumped to finally sit down and talk about all this stuff with you guys, and I'm interested to hear all of your thoughts down in the comments. But outside of that, guys, subscribe, like, comment, channel memberships. Y'all already know the drill. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one, guys.